Hello and welcome to my walkthrough of PCM Server, the software I created for a CS50 online course. The main purpose of this software is to stream audio from an input device on any machine. It right now only works if the server is Mac OS, but it can stream to any device that has a browser, including an iPhone, which is what I'll demonstrate today. So to get started completely from scratch, you'll have to download SOX. It's this open source software that handles all the audio conversions and that kind of stuff. So I put a link here for a simple install in the get started instructions, but you're welcome to use any kind of install of this, as long as when you type SOX in the command line, it runs the program. It should work. So I'll download it from this link, and you'll see Chrome is blocking the download, so you can just hit problems downloading and right click the direct link and hit save as there, and then it should allow you to download that. Here we'll unzip it, and here's the software. It's SOX. So you have two options. One, you can install it. I already have it installed. So you can install it just by copying it here to users local bin SOX, which I guess we'll do slash local bin SOX overwrite. Cool, it worked. And so now SOX should give you all the info about it. The other option is you can just move this binary into the same folder as the file we're about to download, and it should work. I haven't tried it for sure yet, but to download this, we'll go to the PCM Server site and look at the releases page and just grab the latest release. Here's a pre-compiled binary. You can also compile it from the source code here. It's written in Node, and so in the package there's a build command, and that'll create the binary. Right now it only does it for Mac OS. So here's the latest release. We're going to use the save as again to avoid Chrome's download link blocking. And there it is here. This will give you the documentation here and license changelog, as well as the file. And let's go into there, and we can run it here with the -H to see the help there. You can also read it right down here in a maybe easier to see format, but basically these are all the options you can use. You can select what port it's on, or it'll default to 8080. You can select which audio device to use, or it'll default to the system input. You want to use the name from the sound menu, so if you click on here, go to sound preferences on the Mac, look at your audio inputs, you'll want to copy this name exactly. You can choose the number of channels. It'll default to just the first channel. You choose your sample rate and bit depth, and it will convert it to that before it broadcasts the audio, and your encoding style. If you don't know what any of that means, you can just leave it and it should work. Then you can choose, this is important, the latency. So if you want to stream it in real time, you can lower this. I put it around 10 if I want to do something like that. That's 10 milliseconds. Gain, if you want to apply any gain, either negative to lower the volume or positive to amplify it. So right now we'll just use it with the default settings just to demonstrate. Here we go. That'll run this. This permission thing will probably pop up, and this is just giving you permission to broadcast the server. It may also pop up asking for permission to use your microphone. So right now the server is running. I'm going to switch over to my phone. I'll go to the server address it gives us, 192. This is just the IP address of the machine it's running on. And then port number 8080, which, like I said, you can change, and it'll show you this display. It's pretty straightforward. Clicking listen will open the connection to the audio input, and then clicking pause will close that connection. Refresh will just refresh the page, which if sometimes things go a little hinky, you can just refresh and it should fix that. And then this slider down here is just a volume control. Right now it's listening to the input, which we don't currently have anything playing on it. So what I did here was I downloaded software called Soundflower, which just takes your computer's output and routes it to the input. So essentially right now we're listening to any audio we would play on this computer. And so I'll come over here to an audio test signal I've prepared and play it, and hopefully you'll hear it. There we go. Thank you for tuning in to my demo of PCM Server software, and have a nice day.